Tonight on KGW News, blocking interstates and airports as protesters across the Northwest call for an end to the violence in Gaza. Plus, the school bus mix-up that left two special needs students stranded miles from home.
It makes me feel very scared. It makes me worry that something could have happened to them.
Then, did you forget to pay the arts tax? That'll be $35, please.
I get the little letter and I just kind of throw it away.
A look at where your money's going. And later,
Brink, Stanford University.
Beaverton's own lands the #2 pick.
We all knew that she was going to be, a WNBA player at some point.
As her old high school coach cheers her on. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm David Molko. We begin tonight with a deadly shooting near a busy Portland street. The gunshots fired this afternoon along Southeast Powell Boulevard near a restaurant, several businesses, and a retirement community. Alma McCarty brings us the latest.
Crime tape spanned several blocks of Powell Boulevard Monday afternoon, drawing the attention of many.
I saw the cops doing that and I wondered what in the heck was going on.
Betty Canilo lives in these apartments for seniors on Southeast 84th.
I can be in my apartment in the evening time and I can hear pops, but I don't see anything.
This time she didn't hear the shots, but did witness the aftermath of a deadly shooting.
When I came out here, everything was cordoned off and the cops were back there and I saw the police cars and the tapes up.
Portland police responded to the shooting call just after 2 p.m. They found two victims, a man dead at the scene and a woman with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators focused in on this car and the bullet holes puncturing the back and right sides of the vehicle. As police eventually cleared the scene, onlookers like Betty dwindled, saddened by the violence so close to home.
But it's heartfelt because someone said that there was a body out here. Someone had been killed.
At this time, Portland police have not publicly identified either victim in the shooting, nor have they revealed whether any suspects are in custody. David?
Alma McCarty in the newsroom tonight. Thank you, Alma. To get you caught up on tonight's other headlines, in Northeast Portland, a man appears to have died following a fight at an apartment complex. This was just afternoon on Northeast Buxton near 26th Avenue in the Kearns neighborhood. When police arrived, they say the man was unresponsive and he died at the scene. The victim has not been publicly identified. No word if anyone was arrested or charged, though police have indicated they are not looking for suspects. In Clark County, 4 sheriff's deputies are on administrative leave after they shot and killed a carjacking suspect. Investigators say on Saturday a man and a woman carjacked a van in Hazel Dell, then took off. Deputies say they found that stolen van in Salmon Creek, parked behind the American Legion on Northeast 20th Avenue. They say they saw the male suspect enter the building, then confronted him, shooting and killing him. A witness said the suspect had a gun. Deputies later arrested the female suspect. Vancouver police are now investigating. And Portland police were busy over the weekend cracking down on street racing. This is video from 2 of the incidents, one on Swan Island and another on Northeast 102nd and Gleason. In total, PBB reported they arrested 12 people, towed 33 vehicles, gave out numerous citations, and recovered a gun. This comes a year after Governor Kotek signed a bill into law that allows for harsher penalties for street racers. That includes making some give up their vehicles. Police say 6 of the vehicles towed this weekend will now be forfeited. Well, it is tax day, and if you live in the Rose City, it is the fee on top of your federal, your state, and your regional taxes you might owe that some of you might find a little bit pesky and others might just plain forget about. We are talking about the arts tax, and a gentle reminder here, you have less than an hour to pay up or get hit with a penalty. So a little background. In 2012, Portland voters approved the Arts Education Access Fund, which has so far generated over $112 million for grants to local arts organizations and to teacher salaries. Years ago, there were 31 elementary art teachers across 6 Portland school districts. Now there are more than 100, though some folks told us they're not exactly sure where the money goes.
All I know is I get a little letter in the mail right before tax day that says you have to pay this tax. I wish that I knew more about.
Oftentimes people are confused about where the money goes. We get pass-through dollars from the city
that go to fund teacher salaries for arts teachers, certified arts teachers in our K-5 classrooms.
So it's being used in classrooms primarily, which is incredibly important, and then also supporting arts institutions like the Portland Art Museum.
And tomorrow night, you can check out artwork created by PBS students at the Portland Art Museum. And if you still need to pay your tax, you can pay online right now. That's at portland.gov. Just click on Pay and then Arts Tax. All right, to a huge night in New York for Beaverton's own Cameron Brink, from high school basketball star to Stanford standout, and now on to the WNBA. Catherine Cook watched the draft tonight with Cameron's last high school coach. Catherine, it must have been a pretty special moment when they finally called her name.
It was, David. Hard to believe it's been 4 years since Cameron Brink was at Mountainside. Now she's heading to the LA Sparks, pick number 2 in the draft as projected. It's clear she has no plans of easing up on the work ethic that's gotten her this far.
With the second pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Los Angeles Sparks select Cameron Brink.
Move it up. For Glenn Lee, it's a great day to be an armchair coach.
It's incredible. But, we all knew that she was going to be, a WNBA player at some point.
4 years ago. Good. Lee, who's now retired, was the head girls basketball coach at Mountainside High School in Beaverton. It was Cameron Brink's senior season. By then, the 6'4" forward had 2 state championships under her belt with Southridge and a long list of national honors. Lee says Brink's talent was clear from the start, but she also outworked everyone.
She would, in the morning, go do a workout, then go to school, then come to our practice, then go do another workout. Those are WNBA type qualities.
Stanford University.
Brink's future with the LA Sparks keeps her in California, where she played for Stanford. It also keeps her close to family in Oregon. She said with so much at stake, waiting to hear her name called Monday was nerve-wracking.
You just never know, and I didn't want to assume anything. So it's a high-stress environment as well. So when they called my name, just a huge wave of emotions hit me. And when I saw my mom tearing up and my dad, that definitely really hit home.
Brink's basketball roots run deep. Both her parents played at Virginia Tech. In fact, her mom and Steph Curry's mom, Sonia Curry, were college roommates.
And my godmother, Sonia Curry, is over there. Hi, Godmama.
Brink's future feels larger than life. Kind of like her New Balance billboard that hung in Portland. The brand signed Brink as their first ever female basketball star.
She was a game changer.
As Brink's former coach reflects on all of it, he couldn't be more proud.
Pretty wild. I can now say that I coached a kid that's going to the WNBA.
In Southeast Portland, Catherine Cook, KGW News.
That is pretty wild.
Pretty wild. You're watching KGW News. Straight ahead at 11. From airports to interstates to bridges, the protests around the country that brought traffic to a standstill. Plus, the school bus mishap that left 2 students with special needs stranded 7 miles away from home.
Well, we had a few showers today, but you know what? They are behind us, and the weekend's even looking better. It's 49 degrees right now. We got a couple of chilly nights on the way. We also have longer days. We'll take a look at our sunsets going forward.